Kelly. I sing and play bass.
I'm Lewis. I play guitar.
We are the Dollyrots.
Rode my bicycle past your window last night.
This time was a little bit different. It was our 4th full-length album that we've put out, but our last couple came out on Blackheart Records, Joan Jett's record label. And we decided this time around that we were gonna go independent and see if we could make it happen. And so we did Kickstarter to fundraise, and our fans just completely blew us away with how generous they were, and it turned out to be a really, really fun process for us. And it kind of...
It was a lot of work.
There was a lot of work.
We wrote a lot of songs. We
Yeah.
wrote like 30 songs, and then we were really scared because it was like, is Kickstarter gonna work or is it not?
Yeah.
And we felt like, you know, all right, well, let's give it a shot. And we worked with our favorite producer in the world and our favorite artist in
John
the world,
Felix.
and you know, we worked with like the best people ever to make this album, including our fans. So we're really proud of it.
Some people say I've done alright for it.
Well, we had to pretty much turn the places we lived into shipping warehouses, which was kind of crazy. There was a lot of like ordering things and packing things and a lot of office work, a lot of spreadsheets and things like that.
A lot of like, I mean, just like doing like the layout, or like doing
Yeah.
like
Posters.
turning in the art, like finding a distributor, like doing like all the
One
stuff that a
sheet.
label does. But the thing is, like, we've been on a couple independent labels, and by seeing like the way that they work, we've learned a lot over time. Like, this is our 4th album, so we felt like we knew enough about like putting a record out that we could do it, you know. So
It's a lot of work, but I think that we were fine. We were ready for it.
yeah, and like we've toured. I mean, this is only our 2nd UK tour, but we toured the States. Like, and we played like 500 or 600 shows in the States. So we have a core fan base that we kind of felt like we could count on to help us with it. So it was really like collaborative. You know, it brought us closer to the people that care about what we do.
Yeah. And I think it made us work a lot harder, even than we knew that we could, because in the past when we've been making a record, it was kind of for ourselves or like for the record company or whatever. But this time, like, we owed it to our fans to make it the best that we could make it. And
Without feeling the pressure to like write a single. Or,
yeah, like we
you
just
know,
wanted to make a
something
really
like
good
that.
album, like the whole
Like-
thing.
Like just the front to back
Yeah.
good album. Because I don't know if enough people think about that anymore.
Yeah, that's the kind of music we like to
Yeah.
do. That was really, really fun. We had done a split 7-inch with Bowling for Soup, and it went over really well, and it kind of introduced our fans to them and their fans to us. And I mean, we've been touring with them for a while, but there's still a lot of people that don't go to the shows necessarily. So when Jarrett said, like, hey, why don't we just do an album with us, Pat and Penny, and you guys, we'll all cover each other's songs, like, we were just like, of course, that is a really, really great idea, because it just brings awareness to the people who are already going to come to the shows, like, introduces them to the other bands, and it's really fun covering your friends' songs.
And we worked
A
with,
little
like,
scary.
we worked with like the same like family of people as well. Like the guy that we did, the producer for the one Big Happy stuff is Linus, and Linus is like, you know, Linus of Hollywood, like Jarrett's buddy. And so like even the recording thing was within the
family.
was within the
So
family, so it was cool. Just like really fast, like efficient, like everybody's on point, like not a lot of like second guessing.
yeah.
We like working quickly and just moving on to the next thing.
It's 'cause my brain is really supersized. You're an academic soup.
When we get home, we still, for the Kickstarter thing for the record, we had a reward where we would write a song for our fans, and so we've gotten about half of those songs done. They're acoustic songs.
Yeah,
so
we had like 15 fans get like songs written for them.
So we've got to finish that.
So we have to get like
turn in an
we have to finish
acoustic
an
album.
acoustic album. So we'll have like an acoustic album coming out around the holidays, and it should be cool. It's just all like original songs, like written. Like it was basically like, hey, give us
Like, tell
three-
us something to write a song about. So we've got one about like Russia. We have one about the guy who
Werewolves.
thinks he's a vampire.
Yeah,
Like we have
it's
one
cool.
about a woman, like for a woman who loves Disney.
Yeah,
So it's really random, and it's really fun to do, actually.
It's really fun to do.
Yeah.
It's like,
So we'll do that, and then we'll probably take the holidays, to be with family and friends, and then we'll tour again in the spring.
we'd like to come back here
Yeah.
and maybe do like a headline tour at some point. Just like a club tour. Something like that.
Talk to us on Twitter and Facebook. It's always us.
Yeah,
Like,
it's always
two
us.
of us do
We don't have
everything.
barriers between us
Yeah.
and the people that dig what we do. We kind of like, we answer, emails, we like write back on Facebook. Like,
We make silly videos.
sometimes it takes us a while because it's like,
It's
whatever.
the two of us.
It is the
Especially
two
if
of
we're
us.
on the road, then it's
Yeah,
just
it's impossible, but like,
we try,
yeah, we really do try.
and we appreciate hearing from people.
Yeah, it makes us feel like what we're doing matters.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
You got it, man.